WAGON. It's IJUANA.
And it's IJUANA.
And we're here with another video coming to y'all with a story time.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to tell y'all about how I got pregnant. I was doing things I wasn't supposed to do, you know. Then my periods just started skipping for a couple of months. I was telling my sister, I was running track when I was pregnant. So, you know how you do sit-ups and stuff? It was just like this little hard little baby that was always in this corner on my stomach and stuff. And I would tell my sister to feel it. And she would be like, that's nothing. So,
and I would just tell her, like, you doing too much, just stop, chill out.
And so, I did the sit-ups and all at track practice. I get tired quick. I never get tired quick.
And she was running slow.
I was always by my sister at the pace of my sister.
Yeah.
And it was nothing like that. Everything was just different. My cycle, it was skipping for 4 months. I just let it go because you know how when you 11 or 12, when your period first come on, whatever.
It skipped for 6 months.
Yeah, it skipped.
And we thought it was gonna do the same thing.
And I would tell him my periods are skipping. I told him in October, and I told him in November, and it was this one time we was at his friend's house, and we was telling him man, her periods is skipping. I was like, so if I take this pregnancy test, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
I let him know what's going on, and you just so shocked about it.
You just
ain't expect this. I haven't been telling you nothing, you know.
Yeah, and then it was in December, we got into this big argument with him. It was a little petty argument, you know. It wasn't nothing extreme. It was just something petty, shut up, you just. I was just man, IJUANA, honestly, I don't even want to talk to him no more. Move around from him and his friends. We're never gonna talk to them again, you know. And this was the outcome. So we was just what? Oh my God, we never wanted to talk to him again, you know.
When you young like me, you just gonna make ways around it.
Pregnancy, yeah.
You gonna make ways around pregnancy because you don't want to disappoint your parents. So after all that happened, I took a really, really hot bath. Before I got in the shower, I ate a bowl of noodles. I was telling my sister I wonder if my stomach is hurting. I was like, oh my God, thank you, Lord Jesus. I was so happy. I thought my cycle was coming.
She thought she was cramping.
I thought I was just cramping, you know. But it was it was small. It was a small shots of pain at first, cycle cramps. So as the minutes went by, I got up out the bed. I was like, I'm hurting so bad, hurting so bad. I walked away from my sister. I didn't want no noise around me, nothing. So I went in the living room, sat in a little rocking chair, just like this, pain, shots of pains. The baby was in one position. I felt my stomach. It was so hard. It was very hard in one spot, and it was just shots and shots and shots of pain. I took ibuprofen. That made it a little bit better, but it was still pain. It was still pain. Remind you, after the pain, when the pain started, I was throwing up over and over all again that whole day. I couldn't even eat because if I did eat something,
she literally threw up a whole bowl of noodles. All in the seat, the whole bowl.
And now I cannot eat noodles no more at all. I don't even like it no more. So I threw up the whole bowl of noodles. And if I drunk something, I would throw it up. Everything. After I was throwing up that whole entire day, I was throwing up and using the bathroom at the same time. And I was just in pain and all that. And it was I couldn't lay down and go to sleep that night. That night came and I couldn't lay down and go to sleep at all. I tried so many times. I stayed up all night. So around 3 o'clock, I was just man, I can't take this no more. It was just that bad. So I was I went in there and woke my grandparents up. Told them I'm in so much pain. Let's just go to the ER right now. I'm just in so much pain. She was like, oh man, just go lay down, take another pill, take this medicine. She kept telling me to take medicine. I was just it wasn't working. So I'm just let's go to the hospital right now. This is just too much pain, you know.
I was in so much pain, I wouldn't really walk.
As we got up going to the ER and stuff, I was standing by this room door, right? And so she was she started feeling on my stomach and stuff. She was it's hard. It's hard. It feel like a little baby down there. And she was like, Granddaddy, come feel this. She felt it and stuff. It was my heart was beating fast. I was just so nervous.
And I was so scared because
really, truly, y'all be how was your reaction? My reaction wasn't nothing because I already knew they was finna tell me this. I already knew the doctors was finna say something you're pregnant. you're stressing a lot, something like that, you know. So I wasn't reacting like, oh my God, like I'm really pregnant. I wasn't. I was shocked that I really had. And it was just like in my body, like, you know.
And it was just like this for me. When she was telling me like she was in pain and stuff, and she got up like in 3 o'clock in the morning that night, I wanted to tell her like calm down so bad, cause like I wasn't ready for them to like tell my grandma. Like I was just so scared. Like what if this was the case? I was telling her like just take the pain, please, IJUANA. Like I don't have time.
And I couldn't because it was the pain was so bad to the point I couldn't even lay in the bed, like, or go to sleep. I wasn't laying in the bed. It was like I was bent over, laying on the bed. Like, you know, bent over and your head on the bed. But I wasn't laying down. Like, because when I laid down, the pain got even worse. I went to the hospital, and when I first got to the hospital, I was just like, oh, my God. Like, it was like around January. No, it was around February. And so I went in there, it was like everybody in there had the flu. So it's like, oh my God, I'm finna be sitting here in more pain. Like, they not gonna give me no medicine, nothing. Like, and she finally called me in there. I'm like, oh my God, yes, finally, she finna take me in the room. She didn't. She didn't take me in the room. I still had to wait. And so they finally took me in the room. And so the first thing that she did when she took me in the room, she had got one of those little Q-tips, and she put it up my nose. She gave me the little cup to pee in. I'm like, oh my God, I wish my sister was here so she can pee in the cup for me, you know. I want my sister to be there. I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I did not want to be in that cup.
I'm gonna be honest with
y'all. I went in the bathroom
like with her baby daddy, like when she first found out she was pregnant, and it's like it was like I just feel like she was
don't do it.
Cause it's like
put some toilet water in the cup. So I was just like, I don't even care no more. Like they gonna have to find out anyways. Yeah. So I was just like, let me just get this over with. Just see what's wrong with me, cause I was in so much pain. So I really wanted to know what was wrong with me. Even though my cycles was skipping,
and I noticed like how
y'all probably thinking like, oh, she knew she was pregnant. Just like, I want to get this over with, and just find out what the pain is and what's going on with me. So I put my urine in the little cup thing that they gave me.
It's crazy though.
I came back just so scared. So I was just like, are y'all gonna see if I'm pregnant or not? I don't know. That's all what was coming through my head. You're pregnant, you're pregnant, you're pregnant. And then remind you before that, all these months that my periods were skipping, I saw pregnant people, went in Walmart, babies, commercials. Babies, Plan B. You know the little Plan B thing.
All that. It stayed coming on.
Just the commercial stayed coming on, y'all. So I'm just like, why is it doing this? Like, and so I didn't want to take a pregnancy test. Nobody could give me a pregnancy test and tell me to take that. I promise you, no. Because I was going to be scared that it would say positive, and I wasn't going to tell my mom. I wasn't going to tell my grandma. I was just going to.
It was getting off topic, but
they were just going to have to find out. After she took the urine and when she put the Q-tip in my nose, I had to go back out there and deal with the pain again. Like, it took them so long to call me in. I was at the hospital for a long time. And so they finally took me into a room and made me lay on the bed. I didn't even lay on the bed because, remind you, I was in so much pain. I didn't lay on the bed. So I was just standing up, walking around, walking in circles.
I peed in the cup. Somebody told me at school that you can put toilet water in the
Shoot, they walked in the room
and they'll come like nigga. But I ain't do it.
They had put before when I came in the room, they put an IV in me, put some fluids in me or whatever, and they took some of my blood and all that, and they moved my bed. After that, they moved my bed into the room where the ultrasound was. She was just rubbing the little thing all around my belly. When I tell you, I was so scared. Like, she was like, hold on, that look like a baby. I already told her the story. That's what she knew. That's what she knew what happened. But the lady that was doing my ultrasound, she couldn't tell her what was wrong with me. The doctor had to tell her what was wrong with me. So after she did my ultrasound and everything, they moved my bed back to the other room that I was in. We waited some hours later because they had to get my blood test and all that back. They had to get all those results back. Then some hours later, they just kept coming and check on me, and the doctors, they just kept coming and checking on me. Some hours later, the man came in there like the worst feeling ever. He was a doctor, so the doctor was finally there to tell me what was wrong with me. He came in there. He was like, so you were 16 weeks pregnant. I was 16 weeks in some... No, wasn't I 16?
16 weeks.
Yeah, I was 16 weeks in some days. No, I wasn't even. It was some days, like 3 days. 16 weeks and 3 days, like that, something like that. And my grandma, she wasn't in the room when the doctor told me this. They were outside. You know, like the doctor had to tell them to step out. Well, I think that's what he did. I'm not sure because I was just in so much pain. I wasn't even trying to worry about nobody. Y'all just don't understand the pain. Like, it was so bad. If you're pregnant, don't ever get in the hot tub. Don't ever do that. Don't you ever do that. You're supposed to. Don't do it. Well, it had to be a certain temperature. Yeah. So, just to avoid it, don't never. My grandma, they were outside the room. My grandma, she walked in by herself. I didn't know where my granddad was. But she walked in by herself, and the doctor told my grandma I wasn't going to tell her, so the doctor told her. He was like, she's pregnant. My grandma, she was like, when I didn't even look at her, you know, so I didn't even see how her face was looking. Like, everybody keeps saying, like, how was her reaction and everything. I wasn't even looking at her. I was just looking the other way. I was just so disappointed and just so scared. Like, it was just so bad.
All right, so
that's when my grandma called my sister.
She was like, I want to. I was like, what? And she was like, you know what I'm talking about? And I was like, no, I don't. And then she was like, your sister is pregnant. I was like, when I tell y'all, my heart dropped. Like, you know how your heart is right here? My heart dropped to my foot. Like, it was like, oh my God. I was like, so, I was irritated and mad. Like, no, mm-mm. And like, and then so after that, I hung up the phone. And it was just like, who am I going to tell? Like, she's not here, so I can't talk to her. So I was just like, who am I going to tell? So, mind you, since we've been telling him that her periods has been skipping, I called his brother. And so I was like, guess what? And I was like, oh my God, my heart is beeping so fast. And he was like, what? And I was like, oh my God, my heart is beeping. It took me like 5 minutes to tell him. And he was like, I was like, what we was talking about before is true. He was like, what? And I was like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I said it like 3 times. He was like, talking about with my brother. And I was like, yes. He was like, you lying. And I was like, I swear to God. I was like, I swear to God.
And then so after that, we left the ER. Y'all, I was in pain, so, you know, I was just ready to get out of that truck.
Who want to have a baby at 14?
This man, he went to the boy house straight, no directions, went straight. Boy, he went to your house, and I did not tell him where you stayed.
Where to go? How did he know?
I swear to God, I did not tell this man where that boy stayed at.
Like, how did he know? Like, how? Like,
I don't know how. And he been saying, like, oh, he drive
a white car.
I was like, how do you know this boy stayed at? And then he got out the car. My granddad is crazy. My granddad is crazy.
Yes.
He is
extremely
crazy. He don't even trust me no more. He don't trust me.
So this what happened. Like y'all wouldn't even. Okay, so he was on the phone when they ringed on the doorbell. He was already on the. We're gonna call him. What we gonna call him? We're gonna call him Robert. So Robert was already on the phone with his mom, right?
And he already knew what I was talking about.
My grandma, she ring the little doorbell. She heard it, and why she paid so much attention to it? You know, it could have been them coming in the house or something. One of his brother coming in the house or something. I don't know. But okay, so she heard the doorbell ring. She was like, "Who is that at my door?" And he was like, "I don't know. It's somebody that's what he
was like, this somebody I ain't never seen her before." I ain't never seen him.
She trying to say I got some girl pregnant.
Yeah.
And I never saw. He was just lying. Robert was lying. Robert was scared. Okay. Yes, and it's like he was shocked. Like they would actually ask out, and it's crazy. And y'all, it was just so many thoughts going through my head. I'm just like, what is my granddaddy gonna say? Is my granddaddy gonna call the police on his man? Is my granddaddy gonna hit him? Press charges? Like,
and nobody knows. Like that's why I feel like us as females, we need to watch out who we talk to. Everybody always talking about, oh, he in love with this and that.
And all I
boys will tell you anything to make you feel like they love you or they want to be with you. Boys will tell you anything. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust no boy. I don't trust nobody. No boy cannot tell. I don't trust nobody.
Not because I didn't want to get out.
These boys tell you anything, try to get in your head.
It's just because I was in so much pain and I didn't even want to hear no bull. I did not want to hear nothing. Truly,
us as females,
after I left the house and everything,
you know your self-worth.
I'm just
you know what you're worth and you know what dude can talk to you.
After I left his house,
you're not good enough to talk
his
to me.
mom came to my house. She was like, y'all don't have to worry about anything.
Sometimes you be at your lowest. The person that you with your lowest, at your lowest, that be the person that y'all go build. But sometimes it's like,
and she here, you know, she came to the gender reveal.
I don't want to get off topic
because you know.
I don't know, it's just weird.
Any other young pregnant
us as females, we need to build to
they
love
don't always get that. Yeah, many people don't always get
being
that.
Young, so young,
parents,
trying to look for
like
love.
they don't even get support
y'all
from
girls,
their
y'all
moms
young
or
girls,
their
be trying to have sex,
or anybody. They don't get support from them. They just
y'all don't know
feel
life
down
would
and
be so
bad,
much
you know.
better if
And
y'all
we have support from these. We have support. We have our grandma, our granddad, our mom, his mom, everybody, aunties. Everybody's saying how you're not gonna be there for your baby. You can't do nothing for. I can't. But you know who can?
And I was
my parents, my people that care about me and support me. They're gonna be there for her.
I really don't care about him.
I make A's and B's. I'm an AB honor roll student.
You see that?
You see that?
My baby. I don't care.
I'm always make A's and always try to succeed.
I used to care like
now that Ivory is here, I'm gonna really try to succeed for her. I'm gonna try to get everything I need out the way.
And she also has me.
Yeah,
she has me. Like,
you know, when y'all can say all y'all want in them comments, but I promise you, when I get older and be somebody that I want to be, I'm going to succeed in life. I'm going to do everything I can for her. I'm going to strive. I'm going to be anything that I can be. I'm going to do everything I can for my child.
And you know what's so good? And you know what's so good about it? It's like, if she's slacking,
I took your man or I did this.
Most likely, I'm not slacking. If I'm slacking, she's not slacking. So we help each other out, you know? If she
without y'all baby daddies in y'all lives,
you know,
cause y'all
we got
each
other. So if something go bad with me, I can just call my twin sister, you know. So for y'all to just keep saying you can't do nothing for her, of course I can. Of course I can. But when I get older, I'm gonna show y'all what I can do. I'm gonna show. We are going to succeed, and that's a must. Ivory is gonna be okay. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. We have nothing to do with y'all, and y'all have nothing to do with us. And so, y'all, I do want y'all to ask me questions. I do, but some things you just don't ask, and some things you just don't say.
Some people saying she gonna have a miscarriage. Y'all need to understand that dancing, you can dance when you're pregnant, and you can do anything that you were doing before you got pregnant. You can do when you are pregnant. Okay.
I can still, I was gonna run track or whatever, but I was just like, no, because I get tired real quick when I do stuff like that.
All right, and another thing that I need to address to y'all, when we said something about,
and about the thing on Instagram when I posted PayPal, y'all are not doing nothing for Ivory. Y'all are not doing nothing for her.
That's just little money.
That's little money if I want to buy her like a bow, you know, or something. If I want to buy her a bracelet.
And we don't have to ask our parents like, oh, we have our own money from our supporters. So,
I could just get her this, you know.
I
see something that I like, I could just get her that.
It's nothing like,
and if y'all wanted to send her something, y'all could be nice and send it. It's not for I don't have it.
Yes,
or, you know.
It's not a must that y'all send it. It's if y'all want to.
Yeah,
we can get
all the support that I need.
We can get the stuff.
She has all the support that she needs. When she comes here, that girl is gonna be straight. Yeah, straight to the.
So y'all don't have to send the money. Y'all don't have to send the money. It's just something little that if we want to get when we're in the store. Going, oh, let's go get this bow for Ivory, or let's get this headband. Y'all not buying peppers or diapers. Y'all not doing the big stuff. Y'all not buying shoes or clothes to put on her body.
Yeah, y'all not doing that.
Y'all buying pacifiers, okay? And y'all don't have to do that, okay?
Okay. So just stop coming in those negative things that y'all are saying because it's so unnecessary. Really, like, it's really unnecessary.
And to our supporters, we love y'all so much. To the fullest.
And I want to say to all y'all, if you were like 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, however old you are, if you are young and pregnant, I just want to say, please, I'm so against abortions. Even though I wanted to have one, I'm so against that. Yes. Listen, y'all. You cannot do that just because something that you decided to do. You cannot take a baby's life just because something that you decided to do. That's what you decided to do. Now you have a responsibility.
Take care of your responsibilities. That child, every child has a reason to be on this earth.
And every child deserves a chance to be on earth.
You never know what that child can grow up and be.
If I would have aborted my child, that would have hurted me for the rest of my life because I think about it now, like, what if we would have aborted her because something that I wanted to do, like, it just, it's just crazy. Like, y'all don't ever do that. Like, I looked it up online and I just saw all these people killing these children. Like, it was just so sad. Like, no. Like, just because something that I understand, like, if you got raped or something, that's not, you still don't do that. Yeah. Everything happens for a reason. Everything you never know why that child came into the life. But when y'all be like, oh, you're young and pregnant and everything, like, you know, it doesn't matter. I don't know why she came, like, but I'm just so happy that she's here. This is somebody that I'm gonna love. If you're young and pregnant, that child deserves a chance in life. Yeah. Things just happen. Yes. Mistakes happen. Nobody is perfect. That's what your parents understand that. Your parents was young. Your parents understand nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. She's not perfect. Nobody is perfect. If you do get pregnant at a young age, your mom has unconditional love for you. She's gonna always love you. Yo, it's not worth it. This is not worth it.
It's for the moment.
It's for the moment.
It's for the moment. It's not worth it.
If you just wait to somebody and wait and commit to somebody that really loves you and really wants you and you know that for sure, just wait until then. Yeah. But other than that, don't do it. Like, even though you are in high school, you got a little high school relationship or whatever, still no. Yeah. That's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.
If you're new to our channel,
subscribe. Twins out.
You go through the pain, it's like you get tougher, like you get stronger. So it's like I can't really show no emotion. I don't care about it no more. I'm in love with my child. He's a great father now. Like before, I didn't think he would, you know, but he's a good father now. Everything good now. I mean, I'm not sad anymore about anything. Yeah. So it's like, but when I did watch the video, it was bringing back like images in my head. Like I'm just picturing the steps on what happened. Like I still can remember it because, you know, just imagine you 14 and going through something like that. I was only 14. Like that's like kind of like, even though I'm only just 16 right now, and when I get older, I'm like, wow, like my whole teenage life I had a baby, so I really didn't enjoy my life. So like right about now, these 2 years that I have had a baby, it's only been 2 years. I still have 2 more years. I really ain't been enjoying. I guess that's why I like you. I guess that's why we so different now. Cause we used to be so out there. We used to be so popular, and it's like, we just so distant. It's like we don't even talk to nobody like that no more. Once you get that fame and that money, everybody switch up on you. Yeah. And that's crazy because they should be with you. They should support you, you know. But nobody don't support us but y'all, and that's why we really love y'all. Like people would say they love their supporters and all, but we really do. We really love our supporters, like on a different level. Like if it wasn't for y'all, bro, nobody would not support us. Y'all don't understand how the part that y'all play in our life, like, cause it's like, just imagine if we didn't have our supporters. Imagine who we would be. Nobody would support us. We would be nobody. It's like a lot of stuff would be different. Like that's why we really love y'all, cause y'all play a different part. Like I just want to say I love y'all so much. Like I love my supporters like beyond. Like I love y'all so much. Y'all could keep supporting us. For real, we love y'all. Like a lot of famous people say they love that. And for the young kids out there, I can honestly say like I would sit here and tell y'all my life story, like what I've been through since I've been 14, because it has been a lot. I think we're gonna do that in a different video. But if y'all really want to hear my life story,
yeah, y'all comment down below because we really want to do
I'm
a
not
video.
gonna put too much in there, but I'm gonna basically tell y'all like why I am the way I am today. Like before, when I was 14,
I want to tell y'all our whole life story when we was 14 to now. Like how everything changed, how everything was then to now.
Yeah.
Like everything's so different.
Like before I had a baby, I was so free. Like I could go anywhere I wanted to go. But now it's like, okay,
we're gonna put that in another video.
Okay, Ayana, you gotta come back home.
We're gonna do a video of advice to the youngins, because it's a lot. This new generation is really changed a lot. Like a lot of y'all think a lot of shit, okay?
And I know it's like a lot of people getting pregnant at a young age, and it's like I don't want to have my baby around that, because like some people don't, you know, some people won't raise their children. I know my child gonna be right because of stuff I went through, and I'm not finna just see her go through that. I know I'm gonna talk to her and like lead her to the right path. I probably can't control her life and stuff, but
you can try. You can
try like lead her to the right path.
But I hope y'all, whoever watch this to the end, and whoever hear me saying this right now, y'all comment a red heart. That's what I want y'all to do. That's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be back to y'all with more videos. Twins out.